Good morning, friends. I pray that wherever in the world you are right now, that the next 2 minutes are a blessing to you so you can be the blessing to the people the Lord has put in your life today. So the other day I had a situation. I was in the car with my kids and they were recounting a story, and to my absolute horror, my kid was the perp. Not the victim, but the perpetrator. And I just launched into how they needed, I gave a lecture about how they needed to, shape up their act, yada, yada, yada. I'm guessing it sounded like any mom who found out that her kid was the perpetrator. And I could see that I wasn't getting through in the way that I wanted to get through. And so I just stopped. I went silent. I just asked the Lord, I'm like, I am legitimately at a loss for the words. I cannot make my child sorry for what they've done. I can't even seem to help them to see things from a different perspective here. And I just asked the Lord, I'm like, dear Lord, I need you to give me words. I have no words. I don't know how to parent right now. And I'll tell you what, I ended up, there's this book that somehow wound its way into the car because we were late the other day, and we read through the Psalms and then a little blurb on the Psalms. So I have this child read the Psalms, there's rolling of the eyes, there's sighing, whatever. I'm like, you're just going to read the one we're on. And I kid you not, the one we were on was about how sometimes we suffer the consequences of other people's sin, and we had nothing to do with it. But the worst part is when we suffer the consequences of being the perpetrator. And I'll tell you what, that kid, actually the Holy Spirit did a better job at parenting than I ever could, because this devotional went on to just say, yes, this is not okay, and we suffer the consequences when we say something harmful to someone else. But it quoted the Bible verse that talks about where sin abounds, grace abounded all the more, and how there's no out-sinning God. There's no sin big enough. And that child was in tears, and I was in tears thinking to myself, thank you so much. So here's the verse of the day, James 1:5. If you don't know what you're doing, pray to the Father. He loves to help. So whatever it is today, whether you have given birth to the perpetrator, whether you have given birth to the victim, whether you are the perpetrator, whatever it is, whatever's going on that you need help with because you're at a loss, I'll read the verse again. If you don't know what you're doing, pray to the Father. He loves to help. He loves to help you. So I pray that you will remember that as you lay your requests before him today, and go out or stay in and be the blessing. Till next time, Katie.